Hello, good to see you all and happy Friday. Quite the nice Friday that it is. And good to be back with doing some mindfulness. We'll go ahead and get started. Just real quick thought. I mentioned this before, but I'd done a presentation this week and had just shared this information that I had seen a while ago. Uh, but just thinking about how much information that we are exposed to. So I had read that we're exposed to 74 gigabytes of information a day. And what's really interesting is apparently 500 years ago, people were exposed to 74 gigabytes of information in their lifetime. And so I think just in part what that means is how important and meaningful and helpful it is for us to be intentional with being present, practicing being present, taking a little bit of time to be mindful and just to be able to notice and get still. And so that's why, I appreciate you all being here and just, taking the time and making the commitment to really just practice being able to be in the moment because I think it's something that we have this idea it should just come naturally, it should be easy. But with everything coming our way, all the information, all the noise, I think it getting present, being still, being mindful really is a skill. It's a skill that we can strengthen as we practice it and do it more frequently. And so from that perspective, why don't we go ahead and get ready to start being mindful? So if you're in a place to do so, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And you can begin by taking a few deep breaths. You can become aware of where it is, if you're sitting or standing, just noticing where your feet make contact with the floor or ground. You can become aware of all the different sounds around you. And then you can bring your attention to your breathing. Noticing the pattern to your breathing, becoming aware of your stomach rising as you breathe in and falling as you breathe out. Noticing your stomach rise again as you breathe in, falling as you breathe out. And as you're noticing your breathing, it's likely that thoughts and feelings, memories, sensations will arise. Just noticing this is the mind doing as it's created to do. Hearts beat, our lungs breathe, our minds think and feel, remember. Noticing what it's like to not have to push away or fight against or struggle with those thoughts and feelings and memories. Just as you were able to observe and notice your feet making contact with the ground, and just as you were able to notice all the different sounds around you, from that same perspective of observer, you can just notice, watch the thoughts and feelings and memories. Perhaps taking time to reflect on what it's like to not have to push away, don't have to fight against, don't have to struggle with the thoughts, feelings, and memories. Instead, just watching them, notice how they rise and fall on their own, and gently returning your attention to your breathing, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in again and breathing out. More thoughts, feelings, memories, sensations will arise. Just noticing how your thoughts and feelings and memories and sensations are part of you, but don't define you. You can watch them, notice them, catch them. As you're watching and noticing them, again, just taking that time, sort of experience there's a space between your thoughts and feelings and memories and you. We're able to just watch and observe your mind as it's working. Again, just noticing and reflecting on what it's like. And you don't have to fight against, you don't have to struggle with your experience. It doesn't mean you're wanting or liking the thoughts or feelings or memories that are arising. Instead, you're just acknowledging them, noticing that they're present, noticing your mind doing as a mind does. And again, just coming in contact with what it's like to create that space of willingness, what it's like to simply be an observer of what your mind is doing. And gently returning your attention to your breathing, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in again, breathing out. More thoughts, feelings, memories will arise. Just notice them and then see if you can turn your attention to where you're at in the room or outside. See if you can just become aware of the sounds that you notice, any smells that you're aware of, any sensations. We notice how often our mind is pulling us away from the moment, and that's okay. Our mind solves problems, it plans, it worries, thinks about the past. And we can learn and practice to just notice our mind as it does that. And then we can become present again to the moment, noticing everything that's around us, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the sensations. You're just allowing yourself right here, right now, to just be present to the moment. You can bring your attention back to your breathing, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in again and breathing out. And now, as we're preparing to return to the room, perhaps just taking a moment to reflect on what it's been like to just make this commitment, to spend this time being still, being present. Our mind can be so good at telling us all the things we need to get done and that we should be doing. And yet again, just reflecting on what it's been like. Take this time to just be present, to just be still, to be able to observe and just notice and make room for whatever it is that's showing up. And now you can once again become aware of your feet to where they make contact with the ground or floor. Notice all the different sounds around you. And go ahead and breathe deeply a few times. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Well, again, appreciate everybody being here. I hope that everyone has a really nice weekend. Our next relax 15-minute mindfulness will be Friday, August 16th at 12 o'clock. And I'll send the link out to that. And again, at the YouTube channel there, you can see any of these previous relax events as well. So take care. Again, happy Friday, happy weekend, and hope to see everybody on August 16th. Bye now.